The police department is structured on the basis of the Police Act of 1861, and thereafter various states have their own police regulations. These two are the foundations of any police department or organization of any state. That is Police Act of 1861 and the police regulation. We have basically 5 ranks in the police. The entry level is that of the constable. The second level is that of the sub-inspector. The third level is that of the deputy SP. And the fourth level is that of the Indian Police Service officer, direct entry. There is a 5th tier that is of experts like ballistics, forensics and other experts that are not exactly a part of the police department in the sense that they are not recruited widely the provisions of Police Act of 1861, but yet they are a part of the police department. Now we come to the fact, how are constables recruited? The constables are recruited on the basis various states have various rules and regulations and recruited locally. The government reservation policy applies in respect of the women candidates, the scheduled caste, the scheduled tribes and the OBCs. It's a regular feature and happens almost 3 to 4 times a year, and those interested can look the daily newspapers for various advertisements and the police websites for when the recruitment is likely to be on. Same is the case of the recruitment of sub-inspectors, and that too in many states is done by the police department and in many states it's done by the State Public Service Commission. In the case of constables, the minimum qualification is 10 plus 2. Some states have even class 10. But in case of sub-inspectors, almost all the states prefer to have the candidates as graduates. The physical test in both the cases can be very demanding, and it will be prudent to go and see for yourself what the demands and the expectations are, because the outdoor tests and the other tests are pretty demanding, and it's better to go prepared and at least prepare yourself for at least 3 months, lest you are caught on the wrong foot. Then coming to the Deputy SP, this is the gazetted officer rank, and the recruitment is done by the State Public Service Commission. It's an annual feature. The vacancies are identified by the government and the written test is followed by an interview, and thereafter a training of almost 1 year in the state police academies and 1 year of practical training at the police station level and elsewhere. So it almost takes about 2 years for a rank of Deputy SP officer to finally get his charge of his circle. Finally, we come to the recruitment of the Indian Police Service officers, which is conducted by the Union Public Service Commission on an annual basis, and lakhs of students appear for this test, and for the number of vacancies that will be something around 100 to 140. And for that one has to prepare rigorously. There are websites, there are guides, and there is the application form. They will give you a fair idea of what the examination is like, and there are very good institutions also that coach and mentor you how to write this examination. I for one had qualified for all the services, but I chose the Indian Police Service, was shot at thrice, and after retirement and serving the department for 36 years, I can tell you there cannot be a better service than the police service or the Indian Police Service. Why? I have been shot at thrice. There cannot be a better service to serve the people and the nation than the police, because you are paid to be a Karma Yogi.